jingle is my jam.
Thank you.
Welcome, everybody, to Kinda Nerdy with KJ. I am KJ, and I am with some of the coolest people. There's nothing like nerdy about this. This is amazing. With me to talk with the guys from Red Dead Redemption, I have brought Gamer Katie from the Kinda Nerdy Girls.
Hello.
And Katie, I would love for you to give the official welcome to your favorite actors here in the gaming world.
I'm very thrilled about this, guys. I'm so excited. So we have Roger Clark and Rob Wiethoff. Red Dead Redemption, you may know them as Arthur Morgan and John Marston. Maybe more familiar to you.
We're so excited, first off, to be able to have this opportunity to talk to you guys about the game, but to be able to talk about the fact that you are coming to Indianapolis. You will be at PopCon July 9th through the 11th. I want to know, I guess, first off, how excited are the two of you to get back to the con world?
Oh, we can't wait, man. It's been such a crazy year for everyone, hasn't it? You know, we've had no birthday parties. We haven't even been to the restaurant, and it's just going to be wonderful to be back in with the conventions again. Me and Rob have been doing it. What was the first one we did? That was Kuwait, right, Rob?
Yeah. Which was, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
So we can't wait to head back to Indianapolis. We've both been there, although I think Rob knows it a little better than me, right?
Rob, you're a Hoosier.
Yeah.
What a great way to jump back into things. Right up the road for me. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Man, the promoters were so happy when they found out you lived in Indianapolis. I remember him hearing. They were like, "Oh, great. This is going to save us so much money, man."
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you have memories of Indianapolis, Rob? I mean, you're not that far away. We bring up Seymour, and everybody wants to talk about John Mellencamp, but the bigger deal for us here in the PopCon world is that you are from Seymour. When was the last time you were in Indy?
Oh, wow. I don't even know. I really don't know. It's been a solid year. I haven't really gone anywhere since all this COVID stuff has come in, but the last time I was in Indy, I think I was there with my wife on a date. We had a really great one night. We got a hotel room at a nice hotel in Indy, and we went to a really nice dinner. And it was just one night, but it was so much fun without our kids. We've got two young kids, and we needed it, and we enjoyed it so much. And can't wait to get back there.
And now you get to show Roger around your stomping grounds, and we'll make sure you guys go to all the finest places. I'm excited to get you guys into town. I mean, it's been same with us.
Yeah.
I mean,
what should I eat? What should I eat, guys?
Oh,
boy.
Over there?
Pork tenderloin.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, because you guys do it a la German style, right? Yeah.
Big dinner plate.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Tiny bun.
With a tiny, tiny bun. It's like you're eating it like a merry-go-round, and you don't even hit bread for like 10 minutes into your meal, right?
Indiana pastime.
It is fantastic. And the place to go is the Rathskeller.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our German spot.
Oh, I love it.
It's in the Athenaeum, which is this old building that used to be the German social club, and they've like kept everything the same. It's so authentic.
What's the beer like? Is there good beer?
Oh my gosh.
Do they do that? Like they do like those big honks of pork? Like can you buy like a Schweinehaxe or a Schweinebraten?
Oh yes.
I love that stuff.
You can get it all. I mean, it is like real. It's the real deal. We're actually doing I'm on a show called Paranormal Crossroad, and we're doing a ghost hunt there in
Oh,
a couple of weeks, and taking people through and investigating, because it's such an old building that
awesome.
that there's a lot of stories to tell. So we're going to take you there, the
Okay.
Rascal, for sure.
I love that. I worked in Germany for years, so I love German food.
Oh, so you will be able to say, like, yes, this is the real deal.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's the proper Indiana stuff, you got, but yeah, I can't wait. Do they do like a wedge of lemon? Do you squeeze lemon over it? Or,
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, you do get the
oh,
lemon.
yeah.
You get everything.
Sounds
And
pretty.
I get their schnitzel, which is basically like, again, similar to the pork tenderloin, but without the tiny bun.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you just get it on the plate.
I can't wait. It's gonna
All
be
right.
awesome.
Well, I am going to turn it over to Katie to get into the Red Dead Redemption questions, because I know that she has been looking forward to this all week. So, Katie, please.
It's not just talking in a booth. You guys are acting as these characters, these parts. You're on a motion capture stage. I'm sure it's a workout, right?
Sure is, yeah. I mean, don't get us wrong. Nothing wrong with voice acting, and we did do a little bit of that on Red Dead. But yeah, they're two totally different mediums, aren't they, Rob?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I guess I don't know that I've ever actually done voice acting. I mean, other than what I did for Red Dead Redemption, the stuff that I did for Red, I don't know exactly what that even is. I've never been hired as a voice actor. So I know Roger has, and maybe he can explain more about it. But
Well, you do know, Rob. It's what we did for Rockstar. When we would be in the booth and we'd have and then we would be looking at reference stuff on the screen and we'd be reading the lines. It's the same thing as that. But that was maybe 10 and maybe 12% of what we did. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's bad. That's why I love performance capture so much. So because it's such a fascinating medium, and it was such a ball to work on, especially with Rob and stuff and all of our mates and whatnot. We worked together 5 years on that project, I think.
5 years?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Wow.
Rob's even longer. I mean, that was just Red Dead 2 was 5 years.
So what is it like for you, Rob, to come back to a character after so many years? Was it easy to pick back up and be John Marston again, or did you have to kind of get back into it?
Well, it was easy in a way, but also difficult in a way. I'm so comfortable with the people that I was working for because I've known them for so many years now, and I know that we're there to do a job, and we're there to do a job really well as we all can. Not just the actors, but everyone involved is so motivated to do the very best product they can ever put together. So you're there to do the work, but you're also comfortable around these people because, or I am anyway, because I'm so familiar with them. I forget, and I would forget every single time I would leave for if we shot, 3 weeks on and 2 weeks off, and then 3 weeks back on, or whatever the rotation was that we were doing. Every time I would come back, I would know my lines. I would memorize my lines, but I would say them as me saying them. I didn't have to change my voice. So I would go back in, and I'm a nice guy. I'm a friendly person. I'm happy. And every single time we would do the first scene that I did when I came back, the director would say, "All right, that's great. You know the lines, but you said them as Rob. Say them as John. You're John now. You're not Rob right now." And so for me, I thought, okay, right. Okay. So I had to be a little more grumpy and maybe a little more like John, I guess. But
I love it. And for you, Roger, what was it like to join an already developed series? People knew John Marston already. Now they have to meet and become familiar with Arthur.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a huge John Marston fan even before I started working on the second one. And then I was like, people are going to really hate me for not being John Marston, I knew I had big shoes to fill, so much so that, I kind of it's not really worth trying to fill the shoes. Nobody can recreate what Rob did. So I just kind of did, just followed my gut and just tried to do my own thing. And because, I remember when I was playing Red Dead Redemption, the fella who played Jack Marston, he did a fantastic job and he's a wonderful actor, but he had the misfortune of having to follow John Marston. And now I was trying to do that in the next game and I was like, "Oh no." But thankfully people seem to enjoy the game. So
I mean, they're pretty
fans,
great.
The fans are absolutely unbelievable, and their support and their appreciation of our colleagues' work has just been so overwhelming, and there's no sign of it letting up. I mean, even a pandemic can't keep these awesome people down.
Oh, yeah.
And we can't wait to start meeting up with them again, especially in July.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
can't wait.
So many lines, so many stories, so many parts of these. Even if you just look at Red Dead Redemption 2, there's like hundreds of thousands of lines, and I'm sure so many. Were there any that stood out for either of you as favorite lines, least favorite lines, stuff that was the most memorable?
Oh, there was a lot of fun ones, wasn't there, Rob?
So many. I think most of the ones that when we were in a sound booth for that portion of the shoot, there were so many things that were so funny because you would have a lot of lines where you would say the greeting, "Hello, ma'am," or whatever it was. "It's a beautiful day today." And then you would immediately throw an insult and so you would say, "It's a beautiful day today. Too bad you're so ugly," or whatever it was that you would say. And so you would hear in the other room, all the guys that were directing and doing the sound, you would hear them giggling. And every now and then, if you look over there, it was just so much fun for everyone. And I think a lot of times we would hold our faces because we were all laughing so hard and enjoying the moment so much. It was really, really great.
I feel like we need a gag reel from Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. It'll never happen, but yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. I remember
Somebody's gotta have that.
I remember one line, "You smell like your shit took a shit." Sorry, we're not supposed to curse. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
It's all good.
It's a quote. I'm quoting something. So.
Right. You were in character. You didn't mean to say. You had to say it. We've got a couple of questions from our PopCon family, and I got to tell you, neither one of them are about the actual game, but we asked them for questions, and here's what we got. Hannah wants to know from each of you your favorite whiskey.
Ooh.
Oh boy, you can only pick one.
Mine is Middleton.
Middleton, oh, so good.
Yeah,
It's
right.
so good. Like, don't you just feel like when you're drinking it, like you're like the coolest person in the world?
Smooth, nice and smooth stuff.
Good. Yeah. Yes. All right, Rob.
All right. So I've just got to let everybody know this. I like to drink beer, and that's kind of my thing. And I've experienced all kinds of different alcohol. I've tried it all, right? But I've found that with whiskey, and this is consistent, if I drink whiskey, I want to wrestle. I don't want to fight anyone, but I want to wrestle, and I want to wrestle everyone. So I can't do it. When I was in college, I would wake up certain days and have rug burns all over my body and think, I drank whiskey again, and I wrestled everybody I saw. So
I'm thinking Katie wants to bring whiskey for Rob at the show.
We're totally getting Rob to drink whiskey at the show. The Rob Wrestling Show is coming.
We're going to wrestle then. I will drink it, but we are going to wrestle, and I'll wrestle whoever you want. That's the way it is. I don't do it. I can't do it. But okay, so my wife likes whiskey though, and Bushmills. It's not bad. I can just have a little tiny snippet of it, and I won't fight. But
So, what's your beer of choice?
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite.
I will. Yeah, that is true. Miller Lite.
Oh, there are some stories with Miller Lite then.
Oh yeah. We'd be like, shall we eat here? No, they don't have Miller Lite, so. And it wouldn't be Rob saying that; it would be everyone else because we all obviously loved Rob, we wanted, and we knew everybody knew You know, they ain't got Miller Lite. He's not going to be able to have a beer, you know?
I'm pretty
All
simple.
right.
I'm pretty simple. I just want a Miller Lite. That's all.
Yeah.
Note to PopCon hospitality: we need Miller Lite.
On tap.
Chris has a question for you, Rob, and it's an IU question. He wants to know what you think of IU's next coach.
Oh my goodness! I hope they find one soon because we're about to lose our whole daggone team.
It's true.
I mean, several players are on the transfer portal. Whether they leave or don't leave, I don't know. But I hope they get somebody that stays for years and years and years and years. And they're not going to find another Bob Knight. I think everybody knows that there's not going to be another Bob Knight, and nobody else is going to find one either. So hopefully they find someone that everybody's really happy with, who knows a good inbound play. We want somebody who knows how to get the ball in bounds. That's my only complaint. We haven't had one of those guys.
Small things to ask, Rob.
Team time.
Got to get it in bounds, and then we'll see what happens from there. But I hope they find someone soon. Hopefully, the reason they don't have someone hired yet is because that coach is still coaching in the tournament right now.
It's possible. All right.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. I just had this vision of giving you a lot of whiskey and then seeing if you would fight Bob Knight.
Well,
no, not doing it. No matter how much whiskey you have, you would not try to fight Bob Knight.
I would not try to fight Bob Knight in 100 years. No, I wouldn't do it. I would wrestle. Maybe I'd wrestle it, but not. No.
All right. So we want to make sure everybody knows, as you're watching this, you can tell we are going to have a great time at PopCon with Roger and Rob, and tickets are on sale. As with everything right now, they're going to be limited to what we can do at the time. So that's why we've put tickets on sale now. So it would be a good idea to go to popcon.us and get your tickets to make sure that you can be a part of the PopCon family this year. And before we go, we do a thing on the Kinda Nerdy Girls where we just go around. It's called Binges and Books. Katie, do I have to do the intro for it? It's just
I'll give you a pass on this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay
All
with
right.
it.
All right. So it's either a binge that you want to recommend or a book that you want to recommend, or if you have both. And I do open it up and I say binges and books as fast as I can until it doesn't sound like binges and books anymore. So it's trying to keep it family friendly here. All right. We'll start with you. Roger, do you have a binge or a book that you would recommend?
Oh, the last thing I went through completely watching, I just finished Community on Netflix. That was pretty, some seasons of that were gold, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
So much fun. So much fun.
Really enjoyed that. It ended weird, though. You know, it was like they ended it. They're like, I don't know what we're doing anymore, but we've got 2 more episodes. But yeah, the solid show, man.
They wanted 6 seasons in a movie, and they didn't get a movie.
Not yet.
No,
Not yet. Yeah.
Exactly. Not yet.
I can't believe that the Dean had the best rap in the entire series, and it wasn't actually Glover.
What about you, Rob? Do you have a binge or a book that you would recommend?
Yeah, I fought it for a long time, and I don't even know why, but I did. My wife has watched every episode of every season 3 or 4 times, and finally she talked me into watching Schitt's Creek.
Yes! It's so good.
I fought it for so long, and I don't know why, and I'm so sad that I did. Please enjoy Schitt's Creek. You will. It's so funny.
Rob, one of the most legendary episodes of our podcast was me fighting Schitt's Creek. And I don't like, same thing. I don't know why. And then we started it and I was like, I don't know that I'm going to like this. And I was attacked. Right? Yep. And then I gave in, and now it feels like, David's my best friend. I want to do everything with David.
So good.
So funny.
I love it. And I wanted to ask if it's okay, Roger, one more thing, because I follow you on Twitter and I saw that you retweeted the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, that just dropped today. Doesn't it
Yep.
look good?
Yes,
Yeah.
so are you into the superhero stuff?
Oh yeah, I love all that stuff, and I loved Guardians of the Galaxy, and I can't wait to see what James Gunn does with a DC, the DC stuff, and
Yeah.
that looks so much fun. And John Cena is funny, and
Yes.
and Stallone is the Shark King or King Shark, man. That's insane.
Yeah, the cast is going to be insane. And I don't know
Yeah.
if you heard, they already greenlighted a movie for John Cena.
Oh, because I know they got the TV show that's going to be coming out. I know.
Yeah.
Who is he again? He's got that weird looking helmet. What is that? The
I can't
Peacemaker
remember
or something?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a movie now too. Oh,
I just know him as I refer to him as the douchey Captain America. I'm like, oh, he's going to be a great douchey Captain America.
James Gunn is amazing. He's awesome, isn't he?
James Gunn is fantastic. Yes, I've followed him for a long time. Loved Slither, and he's such
wow. Okay, you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't join on until after Slither, but yeah, that trailer today, I'm really excited. That looks good.
Absolutely. Anything you're excited about, Rob, other than coming to PopCon?
Just it's getting warmer. I'm so happy when it's warm. I work outside every day, and I don't have to put on layers upon layers upon layers just to survive. I'm really excited about the warm weather.
Yes.
Pretty simple. That's got nothing to do with pop culture. I apologize, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just busy cooking and hanging out with the kids. And stuff.
Don't forget it's in July, guys, so you'll be able to see Rob probably with a shirt off, or maybe the buttons down.
Oh.
You heard it from his own mouth yourself just now.
Wow.
He likes to takes his clothes off in the summer. Come and check us out at Indianapolis. It's gonna be Rob's chest and his Miller Lights.
Bring the Miller Lite. I will drink the Miller Lite. I will drink the Miller Lite.
We all are going to want to get a picture with Rob shirtless holding Miller Lights.
And I can just shout Lenny in the background.
Yes.
Katie, is there anything else Red Dead Redemption that you want to cover? We're going to be talking with these guys at PopCon. Of course, we're going to have the panels, so you can join us, ask your questions for Rob and Roger. July 9th through the 11th is PopCon here in Indianapolis, and tickets are on sale now at popcon.us. Rob and Roger, thank you so much. We're so excited to see you in July.
It's our pleasure. We can't wait. So thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Really looking forward to it.